got my first job actually through a friend of the family, and it was counting buttons on 37th Street in Manhattan. It lasted 6 weeks. I'm a little bit of a rare bird relating to my career, and then I've been at the same place for the last 25 years. So I've been doing very much similar things, different capacities in the same company. I did start working at a small bank after the button counting experience, doing real estate workout loans, and then proceeded into brokerage by accident in the real estate recession of the early 90s.
I've been rather lucky that the last 25 years I've been with the same firm, a company called HFF in the mortgage banking field. And earlier than that, I started off as a lender and lent money and got a passion for the finance world. Had a short stint in investment banking, worked for a developer and helped him handle financing, and then straddled my way into mortgage banking with HFF, and I've been with them for 25 years.
I started my career in 1996 in New York City for a development company called Tishman Speyer Properties. It was a very different time in the real estate market. You'd go to work for a big company and work hard and pay your dues. I started my career in property and asset management for Tishman Speyer, managing buildings in New York City, on Fifth Avenue, on Park Avenue. I was managing buildings in the Rockefeller Center, which was very exciting. I was actually the landlord of the ice rink, among other things. And I paid my dues, went up the ladder. I went to grad school while I was working at night and got involved in development and acquisitions and had a very good early part of my career there. Worked very hard, met a lot of people. I transitioned to another company called RFR Holdings, another New York City developer, as an acquisitions and development professional. I was involved in about $2.5 billion worth of acquisitions and development in New York and Florida and Las Vegas, among other places. It was a very exciting time in the business. It was the early 2000s, and New York City specifically taught me a lot about the business. I also met a lot of people. And after that, I started my own company called ABR Partners. I developed 6 projects on my own in New York City primarily. And since then, we've joint ventured with another company called Alchemy Properties to form a venture called Alchemy ABR Investment Partners, where I'm the managing partner, where we develop and acquire office buildings in New York and South Florida and other projects.
What I like most about being in real estate is that every day is a different challenge, and every day is a new opportunity to meet a new person and learn something new and help somebody.
I like solving the problems and the puzzles of the world of real estate finance. So a new project comes, I can explore what's going on with the asset, and there's an optimal way to secure financing, and frequently find that I'm able to accomplish that goal. So problem solving and filling that puzzle.
There's a lot to like as long as you don't take it too seriously. I like most is flexibility, like to make deals, enjoy the people particularly. It's a people business, and we run into a whole bunch of characters and have over the years, and it's been pretty incredible to see who you cross paths with.
Hard work, honesty, integrity, stick-to-itiveness, execution. Real estate is not a business that is overly academic. Those people are engineers. They're more important than we are on the development side. But what we are good at, and what you need to be good at, is working hard and execution.
One thing, people need to be willing to reach out to other people and network and really get themselves out there. It's a people business for the most part.
Top skill, I mean, most folks would say maybe it's numbers, being able to jockey Excel, understanding, some of the nits and the gnats, but I'd say probably the interpersonal is super important. It's a relationship business at whatever level you're in. And I'd like to what I tell my kids is life and relationships are not made through a telephone or a screen.
It comes down to, I think the skill that's most important is a personal skill called passion. I think the students have to have their own internal passion and love for real estate, be curious about it, want to explore it, and that'll lead them in any direction that they want, but they have to be self-motivated with that level of passion. When you're interviewing, let the interviewer know that what they're looking for is exactly what you want to do, and that what they're looking for is something you've done your homework on, you studied it, you've explored it, you're up on their business, and you want to get more involved in their field. Employers want to know that what they're doing is exactly what you do, and that you will bring your skill set to them.
Students can stand out from other students in the interview process by being inquisitive, asking questions, understanding what the business is that they're trying to get a job in, understanding the company that they're going to, do the research on the company so they know what that company does and they have an understanding of what that company might be looking for.
Be yourself. That's always a connection. You need to connect with people and come across as somebody that is earnest and hardworking and sincere and has a sense of humor. We particularly spend a lot of time working together in teams, so you want people that are team players and are lighthearted and don't take themselves too seriously.
So building a strong network is key to being successful in real estate. The more people you know, the more information you have about the business, the more able you are to help your clients in the business. All of us know each other in the business, so networking is really important. You need to become one of the core group of people in the business to be successful. And so never be afraid to go to an event, never be afraid to talk to somebody, always reach out to somebody to get the help that you need.
I think I completely underestimated the importance of a network per se. It just sort of happened. The thing that I'm most impressed by with a lot of the young people today is that they've worked so diligently so early to establish their networks. Can't overstate the importance of that. Every person effectively, or a person that you meet knows a person. What that can mean, life's a series of accidents. You never know who you're going to bump into along the way and make the most of it.
That's the most important thing for all of our careers, because we all have ups and downs and we all need access to different opportunities and jobs and relationships. And it's a lifetime of relationships. It's my college relationships, my grad school relationships, my working relationships, my growing up relationships, and it all comes full circle. The older you get, the more you realize how important your community is, and giving back to those people and never keeping score. Opening up a door for everybody is the most valuable thing I've done, or I've tried to do, and it pays itself back beyond you can even imagine. It's just being a community leader and getting people access and involved is just probably the greatest joy I have in my career.
The advice for those seeking internships or full-time jobs would be to continue with your follow-up. If you've had the opportunity to meet through Rob Valero, through CREUA, through an alumni network, figure out non-annoying ways to connect with those people that you have met with. Learn to network with them in ways that might be follow-ups on career advancements for that particular individual, things that are going on in their firm, things in industry that show that you're thinking about them and you're thinking about the business on a constant basis.
For students that are seeking either internships or full-time jobs, I think it's just keep your ears open, call the companies, talk to them. Sometimes you might have to talk to them 2 or 3 or 4 times, and probably you'll work your way in over time. They're looking for someone that's a go-getter and that really wants to be with that firm.
My key advice for GW students would be to immediately get to know Rob Valero and work with him. He would be the essential person I would get to know day one of my college career. He's a tremendous asset, and he's the reason the CREUA board is so successful and so many students have opportunities. I don't know how we're going to morph him or clone him, but we're going to have to figure that out.
I'll send you a check next week.